Governor, as long as we're talking about transparency, should that apply to the inaugural events as well? There are a number of events where the press will be allowed to stay long enough to hear you speak, and then we're going to be escorted out of the room. What is your thinking there?
Well, I think there's a lot of people that are going to come to my event that don't want you sticking a notepad and a pencil in their face. So I talked to Scott Milburn a little bit about this. I said, is there a little wiggle room? He said, sir, this is the way I think we ought to do it. Look, the inaugural is also not a, it's not a public, it's not, we raise the money privately and all that kind of thing. And Jim, it's not an attempt to, it's an attempt to accommodate all the different interests who come. We got people coming who just, Jim, as much as I love to talk to you, they don't want to talk to you. They want to have a good time. And they don't want some reporter saying, this guy had too much to drink, or this woman had too much to drink, or this guy back here is the worst dancer I've ever seen in my life. So we're trying to accommodate, and you'll be able to come in for some of them. We're trying now to work to get a little bit more exposure to the to the actual inaugural event at the Ohio Theater. But I have to tell you, I went up to Cleveland and took my family up there to conquer the Matterhorn. That's the, I don't know how many of you know about this, but it was a wonderful track that they built out of right field in Cleveland Stadium, and you fly down this thing on ice and you get down into short center field. And I tried to invite some of the press to come and just hang out at the Matterhorn with me, but they couldn't do it, So, Jim, we should have called you so you'd have had more access to me. I'm not sure you could have conquered the Matterhorn, Jim. It was pretty difficult.
One more question.
But look, I think we're doing everything we can to be open, right? I've had, I don't know how many of these things now, so we'll try to balance it again. Yes?